Hi, this is Jesse with Closing the Loop. I'm going to be doing a video today about root-bound pepper plants. So let me just show you what I'm doing. So these are some of the pepper plants, and so they were all together, and you can see they're all kind of bound together. Well, what I did was I took a shovel and I went around, and I basically took out the entire root mass. I tried to loosen it up from the bottom so that I can take out as much of the root as possible. So after you take the root mass out, you want to place it in a shallow pan with rainwater. I use my rainwater that has the fish in it, so it serves as a good water slash fertilizer. So you might want to do something like that. Maybe you don't have fish, but you can add some mild, like a mild fertilizer, so that when you take the plants out, you're putting them in water that has fertilizer, and that'll make them happy. And so now that they're in the shallow water, you'll be able to take the dirt off and loosen the dirt off, and then also to try and work the roots out from each other. And once you loosen them, you can put them to the side in the water, and that will be perfect. And now I'm at my leisure basically to just kind of take them apart. This is the root mass. Clearly they're doing really well. They're not suffering. I'm going to work on one that is all tied up here. So you just keep working them. Don't be afraid to pull on them. But you want to grab as much of the root as possible. And so this one is good. You can see how long it is. It's a good 4 inches. Some of them can be up to 5 or 6 inches. And you're going to plant this directly into the soil. And what I do is I make sure that whatever the length is, that's how deep I'm going to try and go into the soil. I hold the plant. All right, so when it reaches the bottom over here, I hold the plant, okay, because clearly the root was trying to work its way down. So you don't want to interfere with that. And if you mess up, not a big deal. You just go deeper. But you want to try and make sure that that root is going down as deep as possible. The deeper the better, because then it's going to have access to the moisture. The moisture obviously tends to gravitate towards the very bottom of the pail. And so the deeper the root goes, the better. A lot of times people will make small holes and they'll just kind of stuff the roots in there, and you don't want to do that. So there it is. It's deeply in there, and at this point just water it in, and instead of pressing it in, a lot of times you'll see people and they'll try to press the plant in. That's not really the best way to do it. The best way is to just actually sit here and water it, and that'll get rid of all the air pockets. So this is one that I planted a few minutes ago, and it's not showing any signs of wilting. This is the first one that I did, and I just kind of pulled it up. I wasn't really careful with this one, and you can see how sad it looks. It looks pretty sad. But then this is one that I did the right way, and you can see it's perky, and the leaves are standing up. You can see it with this one too. This one was done. This is actually the first one that I did after doing it the wrong way. So this is the first right one I did, and it's looking a lot better. The reason I'm growing these in 5-gallon pails is because the first year they will do okay. Pepper plants will do all right. I mean, they might produce some peppers the first year, but they'll do really, really good the second year because they're established. You're going to have such a great head start on your pepper season. You'll have a really long, extended pepper season, and they're going to do really beautifully. They're going to produce a lot of peppers for you the second year. If you live somewhere where it's going to get below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius, then you want to bring them inside and place them somewhere where they're going to get a lot of light. And then as soon as it's safe to be, to bring them outside again, you can, bring them outside and they. So anyway, this is Jesse with Closing the Loop. I just I want to say goodbye.